Yeah, if more than one person says the same thing about you, clearly it's you. So you have to work on it, you know what I mean? So listen, I would say, you know, recognize the negatives within yourself and just work on that. You know, if you hear something more than once, and I mean by constructive criticism, not somebody trying to hate on you and, you know, put you down. You know what I'm saying? If it's somebody that is close to you that loves you and is giving you constructive criticism, I would say take that, you know, take it and ponder upon it, listen to it for a second, sit on it, and then, you know, take a course of action. Think about what it is that you want to do, you know, to fix that, you know. Like, you know, even in adulthood, it's hard. It's hard. You lose friends, you make friends. Sometimes it's hard to make friends because, like I said, you know, with my situation, you know, it's hard on me, you know. I've had friends, but to say that I had like a real friend, like, you know, what I mean by that is someone that's not going to put you in a negative situation. Somebody that wants the best for you. Somebody that pushes you to reach the next levels in your life. Somebody that speaks life into you. Vice versa. You know what I mean? I've never had that type of true friendship. Somebody that doesn't let harm get in your way. You know, whether, you know, you're gonna, you know, get jumped, whatever the situation is, you know. I've always been the friend to put myself in harm's way for friends. I've always been the friend to just take a beating, you know, take a beating within the friendship. Put myself down to lift others up, and you know, I learned to cut that shit out. At some point, you learn to cut that shit out. You learn to be stronger within yourself, be confident within yourself, have self-love so that you don't let people treat you in a certain type of way. And that's just it. So I can't be, you gotta be honest with yourself. So, you know, what I realize is that I can't be a friend to you or to anybody right, you know, at this moment, because I've never had a real friend. I don't know how to be a friend because I've never had one. I've never had a real friend. Like, I've had friends, but to say that I've had a real friend that to this day that I'm friends with on a close personal level, I don't have that. You know, yeah, it gets lonely sometimes, you know, but you learn to cope. And I do get out there, I do get out there, I do speak to people within work and things like that, but I haven't like gone out with a girl, like, you know, as far as like, you know, going to a lounge, a bar, you know, girlfriend type shit, like girls, like, you know, in two years since I've moved, you know. So that, you know, it can be a problem. You know, I have a partner here and I'm with him all the time. You know, he's a social butterfly, just like my daughter. You know, they're two peas in a pod. And, you know, he wants to go with his friends, and, you know, I don't want to hold him up like, boy, go have fun, enjoy yourself, you know what I mean? Sometimes I feel bad because he feels guilty, you know, and that's love, you know what I mean? You don't want your partner feeling some type of way. But, you know, I'm just telling him, like, go have fun, like, it is what it is. As long as you're not staying out till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, you know, go do your thing, like, do your thing. And if anybody can relate to what I'm saying, just comment down in the comments so that I know that I'm not the only one. You know, I'm sure I'm not the only one. You know, it's hard. It gets harder as you become an adult, honestly. So you gotta start to break away, chip away at these the baggage that you've you know, carrying. I'm sorry. That was Tarte Shape Tape and Tan Sand that I use as a concealer for my eyes. before I put on the eyeshadow. But I need to start putting myself out there more. I like going to like little conferences and events. So maybe that's something I can start to do again. You know, try to network, you know what I mean? Maybe I could find a group of women. It's funny, I wasn't gonna record either, but I saw a video yesterday of a big brother beating up a little brother because the little brother was disrespecting the mother, and you know, I guess he had given him a warning last time, and you know, he was very upset. You know, he was just like, you know, why are you disrespecting my mom? Like, why, you know, that's your mom. Like, you calling her all types of bitches and hoes and things like that. You know, why are you disrespecting her? And of course the brother denied it, but I guess it was, and so he's like, I didn't full on call her out, you know, whatever, you know, I guess he implied these things, you know, whatever, I guess he didn't really say it directly, but he implied, you know, so that's disrespectful. That's your mom at the end of the day. You only get one mom, you know, and I try to, you know, express that or get that across to people, especially young girls today. There's so much disrespect to, you know, parents, mothers, you know, you're trying to live this lifestyle that you see on reality TV, or you're trying to live this lifestyle because, you know, you grew up, or you're growing up, you know, in the streets, like, you know. I was the girl, you know, I used to be that little girl in the projects as well, you know. It might not be in New York projects, but Cambridge projects, we're pretty, you know, we were pretty bad kids, like, you know, I'm just gonna keep it real. And, you know, you become rebellious, especially, you know, in the West Indian culture, you know, you're basically locked up in the house. Like, it's either school, work, or home, or school and home, you know, when you're younger. You know what I mean? They don't allow you to really go outside like that. They don't believe in friends. They don't believe in things like that. So, you know, you become a little bit rebellious, but geez, these kids are disrespectful. I've seen, you know, videos of, you know, kids, or even been around on the bus, living in Boston, and kids just being disrespectful to grown-ups. Like, old women, they don't have any care in the world. They don't care. So, you know, just to hear the passion of the older brother, just speaking life into him, just, you know, telling him, like, get your shit together. He was like, you know, you're always dependent on people to do shit for you, instead of going out there and getting it yourself. You know, you're gonna spend the rest of your life sitting waiting for somebody to come do some shit for you, and you're gonna be in the same position. And ooh, that, I mean, come on, like, that's real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta go out there and get it yourself. You can complain, you can, you know, say this, that, and the third, but at the end of the day, it's up to you. It is up to you. No one's gonna do anything for you. When you ask somebody for help, it takes a lot out of you. You know, your pride is knocked down. You know, you humble yourself and you ask somebody for help. And you know, when you get shitted on, you know, just to put, you know, it like that, you start to wake up quick. You're like, all right, I need to get my own shit. Like, I need to get it. Like, fuck that. Like, you know what I mean? So that's where I was. Like, I was just like, you know, fuck it. Like, no one's gonna do shit for you. You gotta get up and get it yourself at the end of the day. Nobody owes you anything. You owe it to yourself, you know. And when I'm talking to the camera and I'm talking to you guys, I'm talking to myself as well. So, you know, people can keep talking to you and, you know, try to motivate you, but you gotta motivate yourself. You gotta be a self-starter. You gotta be a go-getter. You know what I mean? And it's 2019. A lot of things are changing. Technology is changing. Life is changing. Everything's moving fast. you know? So you gotta wake up and move right along with life. You get it? And that's just what it is, like, and it's about consistency. Whether that be in the gym, whether that be in life, with work, whatever, you know, your thing is, it's about consistency. And as long as you're consistent, you should see some type of change, you know what I mean? So, you know, that's just a little word of encouragement for whoever's out there. Respect your parents, one. That's, you know, a thing to take away from that story. And be a self-starter, be a go-getter. Don't wait for somebody to come do something for you. Do it for yourself. Do what you gotta do. No one's gonna do anything for you. You know what I mean? Nobody owes you anything. Try this Katy Foundation palette. So I went in with this first color here, then went into this brown, then deepened the corners with this brown, and now I'm here putting that in my leg. That's looking like very natural. Like, you know, for interviews you always want to go with a natural look, so that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm using the Tatcha Step Canvas primer. I love the way it goes on, and I love the feel of it, and it just makes my makeup look that much flawless. Never been say so. I love Caribbean music. Okay. I'm Haitian, so Caribbean music, I grew up on it, and it just puts you in a good mood. Okay. If you're having a bad day, you put on some reggae or, you know, certain compa, which is Haitian music. You know, of course, reggae, you know, that's Jamaican music, but you listen to that, it'll put you in a good mood, like. And I'll leave all the products I use down in the description box, okay? You know, these are the videos that people don't really show you. Look what's going on here. Now I gotta wait for that to dry so that I can clean it up.